Hi, everyone. So now you have your certification from QuickBooks Online. And for those of you that haven't taken your certification, QuickBooks Online does offer a free certification that you can go through. It will teach you a lot about QuickBooks Online. I think it gives you a great overview of how QuickBooks Online works. So it's a great resource. But now, what do you do after you've gotten the certification? How do you turn that certificate into income, clients, revenue, and actually building a real bookkeeping business? So that's our question for today. If you do need any help with your QuickBooks Online, with getting your bookkeeping business started, there is a link in the description that I offer a free call. On this call, we will go over what type of income you're wanting to have in your business, whether you're still working a 9-to-5 job or you're looking for something that you can work any hours you want to from home, just depending on what your situation is, what type of income you do want, and how many hours a week that you really have to give to the business. So that's really important. Today, we are going to go over 3 topics. The first one is mindset. And so with mindset, we want to keep in mind as we're serving roofing contractors, we're doing this to help them increase their profits. And when we're serving other people, automatically it's going to increase our income and increase our profits as well. So I'm a big believer in serving others, and then you will be served. You do want to have the mindset of that you're going to help them earn more money in revenue, cut back on some of the expenses maybe that they don't even know that is coming through their bank account. So there's a lot of different ways that you can help a roofing contractor. And we're just not doing bookkeeping as a history kind of thing, that all these transactions happen. And so we're just recording those transactions. My business model is I have a mission. I want to serve roofing contractors. So that's the mission that I actually teach. And so the next thing you want to be able to know is to speak their language. So I think this part is very important as well. But they're going to be talking about estimates and jobs and retail roofing and storm damage and insurance, metal roofing, siding, wood repair, flashing chimneys, putting up drip edge, ice and water shields. So these are all the different types of services that roofing companies work with and they serve to their customers. So we're all serving someone in some way in the roofing business, and I love that. But you do want to show confidence. Roofers are looking for someone that is reliable and they can trust to take care of their bookkeeping, even their banking needs. So when you are seeing things that are coming through, another way you can build up some of your confidence too is with the QuickBooks Online, the test company creates landscape. You can get in there an hour a day and just be practicing. What would be really helpful for you is to set up a demo where you did a 30-day trial with QuickBooks. So it doesn't cost you anything, but just go in there like you would set up like a regular, if you got your first roofing client, go in there and set up their chart of accounts and then just upload some transactions or create some transactions in there and just go through the whole process of it. And that will actually help you a lot get familiar with everything, how to enter a customer, a vendor, estimate, an invoice, and that type of thing. Okay. The next thing that we want to take a look at, which I talked a little bit a minute ago about, is your monthly income. Are you looking to earn $3,000 a month, $6,000, $12,000, $40,000 or more? And how many hours are you wanting to work your business to start with? Like I say, you could still be working a 9-to-5 job and you're trying to build into your business. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. We all have to start somewhere. But I think that's the first thing you want to look at. If you wanted, your goal was to earn your revenue to be $6,000 a month, then you would need 12 clients and you charge them $500 a month. And for that, you would simply just be processing the bank feed. You would be going through the transactions and then you would be reconciling. You wouldn't be doing payroll, accounts payable, accounts receivable, working with a CRM and that type of thing. Over 90 days, say you wanted to earn $3,000 every month, then over 90 days, 3 months, that would be $9,000. 3 clients. It just depends on, just run your numbers and figure out how many clients that you want, how much you want to make, and then what you would charge your client. And then over 90 days, how many clients that you would need to do that. Because once you have even 1 to 6 clients, that may be all the clients that you want. So you don't have to keep continuously looking for more clients. So it just depends on what your business model is and what your plan is. We're doing all of this so that we can have flexibility, we can have time freedom, we can have more time with our family, more time with our kids. Maybe we're doing this to have extra money in the household, to go on vacations, for extra kids activities, to give to our churches, to give to different organizations. So all of this is definitely your personal preference of what, your expectations out of your business. So that is tip number 2. And then our tip number 3 is to turn conversations into clients. And to turn these conversations into clients, some resources for you is in Facebook and Facebook groups. You can request friendships with roofing companies after you've taken a look at their company and decided this is a company that you're interested in. You can find that on LinkedIn. There's Alignable, which is a free networking as well. And there's mainly just businesses in Alignable. So you can find a good bit of roofing contractors in there. I've spoken to a lot of them in there. But those are some ways that you can find some clients. You can go in there and you'll see the topics that they're talking about, even learn some information, and then ask questions with someone, and then also just let them know that you do bookkeeping exclusively for roofing contractors. And I think that's really important for them to know that. And that if they need help, then you would be glad to jump on a call with them and see what you can do to help them become more profitable and get their bookkeeping done in their business. And as this is like the end of August that we're at now, you have an excellent opportunity, because all the way from October really through the end of April, everybody is trying to get all of their bookkeeping, their receipts, all their bookkeeping done, cleanup done, to file their taxes on April the 15th. And corporations have to file sooner than that. But everybody then was looking for you to help them with their business. So it's an excellent time to do that. Personally, how I have found good roofing clients is in the Facebook groups. I had a roofer probably in there about a year ago that was looking for clarity in his business. And so I jumped on a call with him. And so that has given me income of over $24,000 in the last year with just that one client. So like I say, it just depends on how many roofing clients that you do want, how much you're going to charge a roofing contractor for your services. 500 or 1,000, you're going to give very basic services. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, you may be doing a lot more things for them, like payroll, accounts payable, accounts receivable, CRMs, job costing, and things like that. That is our teaching for today, your tips for today of how you go from getting your certification to actually getting a customer and then retaining that customer for your income and for your revenue, and how to set goals for yourself. Thank you so much for listening today. And if you do have any questions, please put those in the comments. And then anyone that has a question about roofing, bookkeeping, just running either one of those type businesses, then I'll make a video to answer your question, and I'll answer you directly in the comments as well. I answer all of my comments. And in YouTube, I also have posts. You can be looking in the post section in the community, and I post in there 2 or 3 times a week as well to serve you. So if you do have any questions, I really do want to help you get your bookkeeping business started. And I do specialize in roofing contractors. You may have a bookkeeping business that you're going to do it with painters, but the same information will help you get started with them as well. But thank you again, and then I will talk to you on next Saturday. I put a new video out every Saturday, and I look forward to seeing you then. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.